and we tie individual knots on these warp lines to form the pattern. How do we tie the knots? There are two different techniques, the Persian technique and only behind the second warp. She pulls it down and cuts it. This is the Persian technique which we don't use. Now this is the Turkish technique. It goes all around the first warp and again all around the second warp. She pulls it down and cuts it. This is the Turkish technique, the double knot technique. Well, of course, here I'm not telling you that the Persian rugs are bad. No, the carpet will shrink and will have curves on the edges. That's no good. And then she trims the ends of the threads with her scissor, nice and evenly again. And then she goes for the next row. And she weaves the carpet row by row. Well, according to the materials that we use on the carpet, the time changes to finish the carpet. Children and come back. We give them no pressure at all, because we know that if we give them pressure, they won't be doing their job right. Okay? And in the afternoon she wants to go home. Well, she can, according to the number of months they have time. So if they stay here approximately 6 months to finish the same size carpet. And of course, our carpet will cost like $500, and the other one will cost like $1,000. Fair enough. For the same company, our experience is the same. If you, it is the best place for. We actually farm rate 4 weeks. After 4 weeks, the ends of the silk threads and the cocoon. And then we transfer all these cocoons into this section here. And let me show you this one. Yes. Well, go ahead. If you the silkworm, well, we need to get rid of the sericine. We boil this whole bundle with soap and water. Silkworms, for making their houses, for making their cocoons. They can easily build their cocoons. Dyeing masters in the villages, they do the dyeing in their house, as Mr. Mustafa there. These are the natural dyes, vegetable dyes. We have the walnut shells, the fresh shell of the green walnut for brown. We have madder root here for red. For a different shade of red, we have onion skin. We have henna. We have saffron. A carpet dyed with saffron will be pretty expensive. This is also cream of tartar.
Cream of tartar.
Yeah, which you can also use in the kitchen for making sauces. Why do we use the fixatives on dyeing? If we don't use the fixatives, and if we prepare a solution here with the right amount of root, water, and we boil it, well, yes, the wool will absorb the dye, but when I use this wool on the carpet, accidentally you pour a glass of water on the carpet and all the colors will run into each other. To prevent that, the wool, it's supposed to be blue, right? But no.
Green.
Yes, it will be yellow or greenish. When the wool is inside the solution, it's greenish. It will turn blue when we take the wool outside. It needs oxidation. You will see different shades of the same color. This is called the abrage, the variation of colors on the same bundle. We dyed with natural dyes, right? And we only use the natural dye on the wool and wool carpets. On the wool and cotton carpets, the pattern is so intricate. If there was this abrage on this piece, do you think it would look nice? They're natural or synthetic. Each one is they're very well preserved, and except for this one.
আরেকটা কিনতে হবে
Nomads. And this section here has a meaning of hands on hips, like this. The women, these in that tent or in that tribe, the power of the women, depending for the 5 rules of the Islam, and the sun symbolizing the sun, of course. And it has spiders sometimes, sometimes scorpions, like this one here. They have a belief like the animals don't come if you use a like this one here. Their tribes.
From Anatolia.
Holding them.